Hi, welcome back. When we think of a lion, we think of his bravery, courageous, and willing to protect. And it might be protecting his family, or little children, or his territory. What about us? What about you? Are you protecting your friends, your classmates, maybe your cousins, or your teachers, or even your parents or your grandparents? There's a lot of traits that we can learn from a lion. So that is why today I want to show you how to draw a lion with simple lines. I'll also teach you how to color a lion so that it looks more interesting. Are you ready? For the materials, we're going to need a pencil, eraser, and a sharpie, and a bunch of markers or color pencils. First, I'm going to start with a guideline. I have a dot in the center at the top and a dot in the center at the bottom, connecting the two dots with a dotted line. And then I do the same on the left to right side, so that I will have a cross in the middle of my page. And then I want to look at the left side. I want to have a mark on the left and a mark on the right quadrants, right in the center from the left edge to the center line. And then I create kind of like a box at the top part. You can see that there's like a rectangle box. And then I like to start with a triangle right in the middle underneath the center guideline. So here is an upside down triangle that makes up the nose. Now we draw the little curved line, one on the left, one on the right. They look sort of like a circle. And then for the mouth, I'm going to start with two straight lines underneath the two circles we just did, and connecting the two straight lines with a small curve. And also one more curved line from the corners to corner. This will become our chin. As for the face, I'm going to connect the two lines on the side toward the chin in a curved line. Now we are going to draw the eyes. First, I draw two straight lines upward from the corner of the nose, and then I start bending toward the side in a curved line. And underneath the curved lines, I'm going to draw two circles, one on each side. This will become the lion's eyes. If you notice, underneath the lion eyes, there are the white spots, the white pattern right underneath the eyes. So I'm going to draw a curved line from underneath the circle toward the middle until I get to the line that connects to the nose, right? And then I'm going to shade in the eyes first to remind myself that it's going to be darker color in this part. Notice how I added a small white circle in there that I did not shade it in. Those will be the highlight. And I realized I forgot about the teeth. A lion should have some teeth. Now I'm going to draw the ears. There are two circles on the corner of the head. So as you can see, and the one on the top left, one on the top right, two circles should be similar in size. To draw the lion's hair, I like to draw straight lines that points from the nose to the edge of the paper. So I'm going to demonstrate all the lines to you. So as you can see, all the lines are from the nose toward the outside, from the nose toward the edge, so that it looks like a sun ray. So it's the same direction from the nose to the edge. All of them is the same. Always start from the nose and then toward the edge of the paper. And now it's time for us to erase some of the guidelines on the face. We don't want any lines, a cross line, especially on the face. So now we have a very clean lion. It's time for us to trace it with a sharpie. Notice how I did not trace the white lines underneath the eyes that we talked about earlier. About the coloring, I want to show you how I color with markers. Did you notice anything special of my coloring? So basically when I color, I want to follow all the straight lines going downward, actually toward the nose as well. And with short lines, as you can see, those are all short lines, row by row by row. To demonstrate the eyes, I start with the top part with the dark brown, leaving the very bottom parts of the eyes empty. And then I use a lighter brown to go on top of my whole eyeball here, so that you can see there's a slight difference in color change. And lastly, I use a black to draw a semicircle in the center of the eyeball. It's a semicircle because the white highlights is blocking part of the circle. Once we finish the eyes, we want to color in the mouth with red. Now the next part, you can be very, very creative. You can use the colors that you like, and then we're going to color all the hair with few different colors. Again, did you notice anything special in the way I color the hair? That's right, they're all actually pointing toward the nose as well. As you can see, when I color the skin of the face, the fur is pointing toward the nose, and now I'm using long lines on the hair, but it's also pointing toward the nose. Now for the hair, I use longer lines because the hair is longer on the hair part, and on the face part, I use much shorter lines because the hair on the face is smaller. Of course, you can use different colors on your lion. I hope you enjoy this drawing.